Hello, everybody, and welcome to race number 6 of the 2023 Phantom Racing League season. Tonight we will be racing at the Monster Mile at Dover International Speedway, the 1 mile concrete canyon, for our 6th stop on the schedule. No surprise to anyone, it's your bro Chases on the pole for tonight.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise, a 22.532 was his lap time. Outside of him, Elvin Priest in that 51 car. Not far off, only a tenth off. He's on the outside in second place. All right, here we go. It's your bro Chase in his first start in the Phantom Racing League from the pole. Elvin Priest in that 51 car in his inside, and we are green, green, green here at Dover. Elvin with a great start on the outside. He's actually going to leapfrog ahead of the 78. Flash following suit on the bottom as everyone's trying to get themselves sorted out. I know,
what
fantastic
a jump by Elvin.
That is a great jump. He's been practicing this track a lot. This is one of his best tracks, so he's definitely going to be one to watch here. He's starting to gap that 78 car now. You see a little further back, 19mm, side by side with the 24 of Black Cross. Then you got Kari Hamlin Nation way up towards the banking, all the way up towards the outside wall as he gathers it back up. We're going to be seeing a lot of those guys fighting that. If you're Showtime Flash in this number 38 car, you are right on that 51's bumper. You're going to have a hard time looks like he might have an opportunity here. There it is. I was just bringing it up. The pearly gates have opened for the 38 car of Flash, and off of turn 4 is going to clear the 51 and take over the race lead.
At 51, Elvin, he didn't give him much of a challenge. It's still early in the race. He was still on stage 1. He saw that 38 really coming on to him. Didn't get much of a challenge. I am starting to see, and I'm anxious to see as I see Loaderman get high up in turn 3 and 4, that there is a second groove here. There is that middle groove that they can get working, and you can kind of use it and kind of diamond these corners, and you can really use it, diamond the corners, move up the middle lane a little bit, and it can really kind of catapult you down that back stretch and front stretch and really get some good momentum. So I'm anxious to see if these guys will get that working as this race goes on.
So about a few laps we're going to be seeing these guys coming in various times throughout the run, and as Cross gets into the wall off of 4, that's going to bring Parley and Loaderman right with him. Parley overshoots the turn into 1. A little bit of contact between the two Chevys as Loaderman watches on from behind, and that's also bringing in the 78 of It's Your Bro Chase, who had a bit of a rough start as he's starting to rally back in while these two are fighting it out.
It's Your Bro Chase, man. He is a champion in every sort. He won that Valor Championship last summer, Timmy, and I had the pleasure of being in the booth all summer long in Valor with a good buddy of mine, Sloppy Joe, and we broadcasted that. And watching It's Your Bro Chase, as you see him climb up here, right behind this group for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Ooh, the 24 got into the wall. It's Your Bro Chase. I'm not surprised to see how he's going to get stronger. As you see him now, getting under 53 a Loaderman. He sets up his cars for the long run, man. He gets better and better as the race goes on. As you see now, he's already moved back up the 4th.
38 pitting a lap early from the 51. He's going to surrender the race lead here.
At a track like this, I mean, you could have the lead, but one simple mistake in getting a pit road penalty can really cost you. So that can sneak up on any of these guys at any given moment in these pit stops.
I have so many speeding penalties at this track, they might as well take my license away. Tough news. The 30-second pit stop looks like the speeding police got after him as well.
There it is.
Like we were just talking about, this place will bite anybody. As Elvin Priest, that number 51, flexing his muscle very early on. No pressure from Flash, who got that penalty under the pit stop and got out of it with a massive, massive lead to win stage number 1. Line back up here for the start of stage number 2. Your stage winner, Elvin Priest, the control car. Parley in that 42 on his outside, then Loaderman, Chase, Black Cross, Kari, Hamlin Nation 19mm. The green flag waves as they all set sail into turns 1 and 2.
Elvin gets such a jump on these restarts. He fires out of there like a cannon.
Yeah, that thing is firing off really, really well. And once again, the 78 having the opposite here as he's stranded on the outside. Everyone else picking him off. The 2, the 18, even the 12 of 19mm. That advanced auto parts Ford looking to get around on the inside. Unable to do it this time.
Riding with Showtime Flash as he's now underneath of the 32, and the 78 almost made it 3 wide. The 32
Almost.
definitely thought better of it. Chase got into the wall there just a little bit, gave it a little kiss for good luck. Of course, it doesn't give me any good luck anytime I try that move.
To see, and they're definitely working on it. You see the 38 not stopping. Peeking it off the,
the
exit.
24
Oh,
around
the
in turn
24's in the
24.
wall!
He hit the glitch.
He hit the glitch! And he finds himself sideways towards the end of the front straightaway, up against the outside wall. He's having to gather it back up. Man, and I was going to talk about him next. He was running in 2nd place. Had himself a really good run. I guess another guy that stretched his fuel window a little bit longer is the number 1 car of Ed. A little bit further back. A little bit further back in the running order. Not quite have the pace that our front runners have. Seems like he's trying to do something a little bit different here. He comes out of the pits. Probably, I don't know if he meant to do that. He merged up onto the racing surface, right in front of the leaders.
Caution's out.
And the caution is out.
Of a wrinkle, look, kind of that wrench, so to speak, into some of the game plans these guys had, because they just made pit stops on a green flag.
The wrench has been thrown, and of course, didn't take long at all for Flash to be back in the hunt here. He's on the outside in the 2nd spot here. He's able to tuck back in line to avoid losing a spot to the cars on the inside. 42 of Parley now has to deal with the 18 of Hamlin Nation on his outside. And Parley gets into the wall. Into the wall off.
Flash looking for that lead underneath the...
To the inside of Elvin. Elvin fighting back. He's not going to make it so easy. Got a really good run off of 2. Is able to clear out right back in front of the 38. And hold on to the lead for a little bit while longer.
About. They're doing battle back there. We just had a change of the lead as Flash was able to get around Elvin and take over the lead here from Elvin in that 51. So Showtime Flash to the point. With him last week.
Battle for position here. Sorry to cut you off, but Chase really right there now. All over the bumper, the 51 off of 4. And that's the battle for 2nd.
And that's the experience that Chase has here. He comes off at turn 2, not able to get it, but that's why Bro Chase wanted to pit with Elvin, so they were able to come out together and not have to make up any time trying to catch him down and run him down, as he's right there looking underneath of him in the front stretch.
51 swung a bit high off exit, as the 78 was a bit more tidy through 4. Was able to take advantage of that, and that's going to move him up to 2nd now. Sets his sights on our race leader, Showtime Flash, who's I've been working on my Kentucky car a little bit.
Okay, well, you'll have to let me know. The 2 is around Timmy.
The 2 car of MFF Kari parked alongside the inside wall. I don't know what happened there. And that Auto Trader Ford has auto parked it towards the end. I wonder if he hit the same spot that Black Cross did.
He's got it going back now. I think that it looked like it did, man. He was right there at the entrance of turn 1 to where he may have hit that glitch. I'm not sure.
Something might have happened to Chase. He's nowhere near the 38 now, so I think this is the last lap of the stage. Showtime Flash, the number 38 car, back out in front, or he further out in front than he was when the 78 was on his bumper there. Nothing to worry about now, and he is going to get the stage 2 win. Elvin Priest in the second spot. Yep. And 10 lead lap cars. Flash still your leader. Elvin in 2nd. Chase in 3rd. Loaderman 4th. 19mm now up in there in 5th. Parley, Hamlin Nation, Nomad, Black Cross, The green flag waves for one final go at it here at Dover.
Here we go, boy. This is what I wanted to see. We've got Bro Chase, Flash, Elvin, and Loaderman. 1, 2, 3, and 4, respectively.
And
here on the start of Stage 3.
Man, things are getting really interesting here through 3 and 4. They're as close as they've ever been all night. 18 on the bottom, the 2 cars shooting it way up the racetrack. The 53 was somewhere in the middle there. There was a lot going on, but I tell you what, I haven't seen anyone fire off on the outside as well as that 51 has. Like, he was able to clear that 38 like it was nothing.
I don't know what kind of gear package that he put in that 51, but boy,
it's working.
It's got a cannon on that jump, brother. It's just an absolute cannon. Got a little turn, squiggly off of turn 2, clip the wall there. He's going to lose a little bit of momentum and a little bit of time. A lot of these guys going to start to catch back up to him, clipping that wall just a little bit.
This is anyone's race now.
And Timmy, looks like we have our first car that's had to take it to the garage, and that is MFF Edo in the one car. The one car looks like he has had an engine failure of some sort, and he has taken it behind the wall.
And that'll be Ed's first DNF of the season.
Man.
Very unfortunate. I'm looking at Flash's stream. I thought I saw the one car back out on the racetrack. And I went back to the one car. I still see him in the pits. 78 in his pit stall. Huh.
Yeah, the one in the pit stall. And I've had that a couple times before where, I've had somebody in the pits on my screen, but, whoever, so I have somebody in the booth with me, and they're out on the track racing.
All right,
these lobbies are weird.
Ed is still in this race. I'm just not seeing him.
Neither of us are. I have him in the garage.
We got a big group of cars here through 1 and 2. Led by Loaderman, 1-9 in Hamlin, side by side, big contact off of 2.
Oh, it goes around.
And they're still going around here.
Caution's out.
And the caution is out. The 12 on the inside of the 18 washed it up. Both of them got up against each other. And that might have triggered I missed it, but it looked like it triggered a pretty big wreck. The control car with Flash on his outside, followed by Loaderman. Hamlin Nation now up to 4th. And then Black Cross in the top 5. Looks like he got off fairly well there on that incident. Green flag once again.
So Bro Chase, I think, was the biggest loser in that whole cycle, as he was the last one to make his pit stop and stayed out the longest. And unfortunately, that caution came out as he was coming back around.
He was trying to hold off that 24 on the outside, and he was able to do so there. It was getting a little bit close. A little too close for comfort, but he's able to hold him off and go for a little more here, as he is a little bit of quarter panel contact there and a little bit of door contact off of 4. The 18 gets put in the wall again, this time by Chase, as they're all trying to avoid him here.
In that 24 cars, we got another battle for the lead. Flash underneath of 51 of Elvin, coming off of turn 4 in the straightaway.
Oh, big contact!
No contact made! Loaderman going to try to take advantage.
And he's way up the racetrack, and I think the caution's out again.
Caution's out.
While that was going on, there was a lot of action going on at the back as well. And it's the 8 car.
Nomad. That's what brought out the caution.
Massive off for the number 8 of Nomad. That 51 with a great jump on the outside of the 38. Chase also right behind him.
There he goes.
Elvin with all the clean air in the world. The 78 trying to clear the 38 on the outside. Couldn't quite do it, as there was hardly any room for him to breathe. Gets a little bit into the wall on the outside, but doesn't lose too much speed as a result. Still trying to clear him on the outside. As Flash trying to get around the 78 to Chase. There's a little bit of contact between the 32 and the 53 further back. 18 of Hamlin Nation looking to hold on for a top 5 spot here.
Don't count him out, as we got Chase now looking under the 51 for the lead.
Through turn 2 on the inside. And Chase is going to clear the 51. He's going to bring Showtime Flash with him. Elvin strung out on the outside. Not a whole lot he could really do except tuck back in line and insert It's Your Bro Chase as your race leader. And this pack has caught the 18. Motorman tried to peek to the inside. 18 said, I don't think so.
I don't know if that 18 is going to have a choice. He shut the door on the 53.
Looked like he got a bit out of shape,
Contact made 18
though.
on the inside.
Yeah, he got way out of shape trying to fend off the 53. The 2's into the wall off of 4. And
the 2 got wicked loose coming off of turn 4 into the inside.
as we reach the closing laps here, Flash, Chase are both coming in. Elvin's going to stay out.
Oh, the 38 and the 78 got into each other coming on the pit road.
They did, and now they're going to enter side by side. That 38 of Flash, he is well off into the distance here. The 78 doesn't have to worry there, but welcome to the Phantom Racing League. It's your bro Chase in his first career win. Chase comes out victorious here at Dover. What a run it has been. Let's take a look at the final results, and it's your race winner Chase who starts off his Phantom Racing League Championship campaign with a bang ahead of Showtime Flash, who comes up one spot short in second. Elvin Priest looked like he had the dominant car throughout most of the race. As he falls flat in the final stretch of the race, he'll still come home with another top 5 in third. Loaderman getting his first top 5 of the season in fourth. Blackcross recovering from an accident to continue his top 5 streak as well. 19mm had a decent run in the final stage to come home in sixth. Parley with the opposite, since he was running in the top 5 throughout most of the race, he'll finish in the 7th spot. Motorsports Fan, the last car in the lead lap in 8th. MFF Kare, 1 lap down. MFF Hamlin Nation, who was running in the top 5 most of the race as well. Not entirely sure what happened to him, as he comes up a lap behind in 10th place. The Ghost of Ed, though, still gets credited with finishing the race a lap behind, as the folks in the booth thought he was out of the race, but I guess you could call that a NASCAR Heat 5 moment. And MFF Nomad, the only car out of the race with mechanical issues. And thus concludes the action here at Dover. Tune in next week, where we will be racing at Chicagoland Speedway, which is the better track in the Chicago area. Want to give a thank you to Shady Acres, who helped call the race with me here this week. So make sure you go subscribe to him. In the meantime, you are watching the Phantom Racing League, and we'll see you next time.
Everybody that sees this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for some more good racing.
Okay, that's my job, alright? You stick to the driving, okay? Trying to steal my damn line. Okay. Alright, so that about wraps it up here. Make sure to leave a like. But yeah, like what he said.